There's a lot our government doesn't want us to know. We're not talking about conspiracy theories about who shot JFK or whether Area 51 is inhabited by little green men. We're talking about government secrets hidden in plain sight, some of which we've learned about and others that remain a mystery. Whatever is going on there, the administration continues to be oddly secretive. If you're not a little bit obsessive, you're not paying attention, as the old phrase goes. In this video, I'll be showing you some government secrets that have been kept hidden from the public, as well as what we know and what we don't know about them so far. Number 10. Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, USA. This large top-secret military outpost in the United States is located near Frederick, Maryland, and no one wants to talk about it. Unlike many of the other bases on this list, what happens at Fort Detrick is pretty well known. This is a military base dedicated to the development of biological weapons. Wright-Patterson Air Force Base is one of the most mysterious military locations in the United States, and it's simple to understand why. According to what historians know about this military installation, it was here during the Cold War that the country's top military scientists reverse-engineered Russian aircraft. To this day, this location is known for its ongoing biological testing. We don't know what kind of agents they're testing or on whom. Some believe HIV was produced at Detrick, and cancer clusters have been reported near the site. We wouldn't want to tamper with those things in any case. Number 9. Bohemian Grove. Every year in July, the wealthy, influential, and politically connected congregate at a 2,700-acre campground in Northern California for their version of Burning Man. Nobody knows what goes on there. Although past visitors have included US presidents and oil barons, and activities have encompassed anything from Druid worship to Manhattan Project planning. This isn't some far-fetched conspiracy theory. This is where people like Rumsfeld, Kissinger, and Rockefeller go on vacation and do things that the rest of us aren't allowed to see. Number 8. The secret basement under Grand Central, the US. You won't find it on any city map, but 13 levels beneath New York's Grand Central Terminal is a secret basement known as M42, which housed the rotary power converters that kept the railways running during World War II. Adolf Hitler desired to sabotage the converters, which he believed might be accomplished by pouring sand into them. The compartment was guarded by armed guards who were ordered to shoot anyone who tried to enter with a bag or bucket of sand. At least one attempt was made by 4 Nazi saboteurs, but they were apprehended before they could reach the secret basement. Number 7. Dugway Proving Ground, Utah, USA. The U.S. Army's major biological and chemical weapons testing location is the Dugway Proving Field. It is located 21 kilometers south of the 6,796 square kilometer Utah Test and Training Range, and together they make up the largest block of overland, contiguous special use airspace in the continental United States, measuring 333 by 196 kilometers. The current site of the Dugway Proving Ground was once part of the Transcontinental Lincoln Highway, which is now the only piece of the ancient highway that is close to the public. The top-secret laboratory, which is spread across the Utah desert, is working on new ways to work with lethal weaponry. The facility's employees work with some of the world's most hazardous biological and chemical agents, including anthrax and other nerve toxins. The nerve toxin, VX, was accidentally released into the air by researchers working at the facility in 1968, killing thousands of sheep in Tulare County, Skull Valley. Unsurprisingly, the base is being kept secret to protect classified US military research. Please take the time out to like and subscribe to this channel for more exclusive content like this. Now let's continue. Number 6. Pine Gap, Australia. Pine Gap is a popular name for a satellite surveillance facility and Australian Earth station, located 18 kilometers southwest of Alice Springs, Northern Territory in Australia's central region. Pine Gap is a top-secret military base in Australia that has been dubbed Australia's Area 51. It is a cooperative enterprise between the Australian and US governments. The facility was established in 1970 during the height of the Cold War. The station is run in part by the US Central Intelligence Agency, the CIA, the US National Security Agency, the NSA, and the US National Reconnaissance Office, NRO. And it is a vital contributor to the NSA's Global Interception Operation, which includes the Echelon program. The facility is used by the U.S. National Surveillance Agency for global surveillance and collection of internet and telephone communications. The Australian Mission Ground Station, AMGS, is the classified NRO name for the Pine Gap site, whereas Rainfall is the unclassified cover title for the facility's NSA mission. We don't know much about the base, but the infamous Edward Snowden WikiLeaks dump in 2013 gave us some insight into it. Number 5. Track 61, the President's Secret Underground Train, USA. President Franklin D. Roosevelt didn't want the public to see him in a wheelchair, so on his visit to New York, his train didn't stop at Grand Central Station, but instead at Track 61, a secret station that was never listed on any railroad map. The station was often utilized by wealthy tourists and high-profile politicians who wished to come and go to New York without being seen. However, it is now abandoned. On the Metro North Railroad in Manhattan, New York City, Track 61 is a storage track that runs alongside a private railroad platform. It's in an underground storage yard northeast of Grand Central Terminal, beneath the Waldorf Astoria New York Hotel. The Grand Central Terminus complex includes the platform. Number 4. South China Sea Bases, China. If you get close enough to the South China Sea, you'll hear voices urging pilots not to get too close. Leave right away and keep off. These are the sounds of Chinese patrols in the South China Sea seeking to maintain a sense of mystery around their constructed islands. These islands did not exist just a few years ago. Under the ocean near the Spratly Islands, they were only shadows of reefs. It's a no-man's land in the middle of a highly contested ocean territory, with 5 countries claiming ownership of the waters. Nobody knows what China is up to in this region. It's unclear if they want to control shipping and trade, take over oil and natural gas rights, or increase their military presence. Maybe it's a combination of factors. Number 3. Porton Down, UK. A research institution with a long history is just a hop, skip, and jump away from Stonehenge in the brilliant green, cheery highlands of the United Kingdom. Chemical and biological weapons research, as well as facilities investigating the world's most hazardous illnesses, are well known. Porton Down is an experimental testing station that conjures up visions of mad scientists with bubbling portions. During World War I, the British named it the War Department Experimental Station. It was primarily used as a response to German chemical warfare, because the British has a habit of hiding meanings behind their words. What happened here was even more deadly than it appears. The site developed and tested lethal military weapons ranging from poisons to nerve agents. The most contentious issue is that the use of human test subjects in the past were used, as well as animals lately. The data gathered from these studies, on the other hand, helped the military and scientists better understand how to fight against chemical assaults. It has, however, come with a price. Number 2. Kapustin Yar, the one in Russia. When it comes to aliens, Russia has its base, complete with unbelievable tales of extraterrestrial intelligence. This top-secret base is Kapustin Yar. The Soviet space program was developed on this site, which was constructed by the USSR. Russians have a history of clinging to folklore and superstitions concerning magic, as well as very detailed and elaborate alien sightings. For example, according to reports, an alien spaceship crashed on Mount Izvestkovaya in January 1986. In any case, the story caused a stir. Even the New York Times published an article on the alleged sighting of a big red sphere, and eyewitnesses claimed of a 3-eyed alien wearing silvery overalls. The majority of these sightings took place near the Kapustin Yar site. Since then, leaked stories from former employees have mentioned underground storage facilities with extraterrestrial aircraft and cells for conducting alien autopsies. The real facility, on the other hand, is a quarter mile beneath the surface. What exists beneath the ground is still a mystery that can only be hypothesized. Number 1. Area 51, Nevada, USA. Area 51 is a military base that is open to the public. It has been shrouded in mystery for years, thanks to weird lights blinking strangely in the surrounding skies. The US government has finally acknowledged its existence as of 2013. As a result, we now know it's a training range for the US Air Force. That could explain why these tales began to circulate years ago. The site could be the home to some of our Air Force's and military's most cutting-edge air technologies. In truth, planes were secretly flown at night from their inception in the 1950s. Flying objects sighted at these heights and speeds were unusual and astonishing at the time. Many strange lights baffled those who lived in the neighborhood. As a result, they were labeled as UFOs. Rumors of UFOs and alien experiments in this unexplored and huge region have persisted for years. For the most part, secrets, mystique, and intrigue are still present. It's no surprise, given history, that the internet response to see those aliens was so powerful. We've come to the end of this video. If you found this video interesting, kindly like and subscribe to the channel for more amazing content like this. And don't forget to turn on the notifications. Goodbye for now.